Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brian here, and I just want to quickly talk about my experiences and thoughts of making the show Let's Hang Out. This was the first ever podcast idea that ever came to my mind. Originally, this was supposed to be like, talk about anything show, which, kind of ended up being like that. But honestly, through every topic we talk about, it was just honestly really hilarious. Talking about the different experiences we went through and the funny stuff that happens to us based on this. And yeah, like, my goodness, I was looking through the old very first few episodes I did of this, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I actually started this shit. And I was able to build the other two shows, This or That, and it's been a while because of it. And honestly, like I said, there's so much more, or like I said before, there's gonna be so much more I'm gonna be building off of this. I already got new ideas for shows. I'm gonna change some of the looks of the podcast itself. So yeah, I hope you guys are gonna be looking forward to that. And one more thing, I really want to thank all the people that's decided to bid on this show, talk about the stupidest and funniest shit, just rambling on, and just safely sharing our experiences and opinions. Thank you to Aya, Ryan, Tran, Grant, any of you guys that've been on the show. It's honestly been so fun to host it. And yeah, like I said, I'm coming up with new stuff, so I hope you guys see that soon. But I want you guys to enjoy the best of Let's Hang Out episodes. Enjoy! Hello everyone! Welcome to a brand new YouTube channel and a brand new podcast. My name is Brian, and the channel is called Apartment 308, and this show is called Let's Hang Out. Although those names might change in later, because I'm not sure yet. This is brand new. So today, I have a few friends for the very first episode. First, let's introduce ourselves. So, my name is Brian. I'll be the host. And also, we have Aya. Say hello, Aya.
Hi, Maya.
And then we have our friend Anna. What's up, Anna?
Hi, guys.
And we have our friend Kristen. Say hello, Kristen.
Hello. Sorry, I thought my mic went on.
It's all good. And last but not least, we have our good buddy, Marco. What's up, Marco?
What's up, Brian?
All right, and before we begin, we want to tell you guys to subscribe to the new channel, like the video, and leave a comment if you guys have any suggestions, or if you guys want to be on the show, just let me know. Ah, man. And as a reminder to all of our listeners and viewers, put your damn mask on when you're going out.
Yes, please.
Oh, why? No, I'm just kidding.
What do you mean, why?
You dare tell me what to do? It's my right as a U.S. citizen. No.
Oh, God.
We got a Karen in here.
It kind of is background noise if I'm just focusing on like a project, but I do have something to watch visually as I'm working. I don't know. That's just how I roll when I work.
I think sometimes it's nice to have background noise.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like music, a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what else you would put in the background for noise, but
Videos. Random videos.
what kind of random video do you play in the background while you work, Aya?
That's the secret. Anyways, the podcast. Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Now you're giving me an idea of like when I upload this to YouTube, because right now it's just a black screen with our Discord icons on it. I'm like, what if I just put like a guy just staring in the back where the black background is, just like behind our icons, just staring at us. And at the very last moment, it blinks.
Oh God! Animation. Animation.
You do you, I guess.
See, I'm trying to think. There's one movie I'm thinking of, but I don't know if it's claymation or not. Like, do you remember the Chicken Run movies?
Oh, that's claymation too.
Yeah, those
are
my
favorite. Oh.
I love those.
Ginger.
Those are my favorite.
It's Quick and Run.
I'm too caught up with Fall Guys right now.
How many Fall Guys games did you win, Marco? I'm curious.
3? I don't know.
Whoa,
That's so good.
Shit! Oh shit!
It's something.
Big
Wait, what
flex
you
alert.
talking about?
Marco
Fall
was-
Guys?
Yeah, Marco was bringing up his 3 Fall Guys wins. Wow, what a
Hell
real
yeah.
What's
What
your
a gamer.
costume?
It's a ninja.
It's a ninja.
What a gamer.
It's the ninja costume.
I love the costumes on that game. I want to be a hot dog.
Even
Run
too
around
started
like a hot
recently.
dog.
They're freaking cute.
Can the creators please make a new update where there's a little daycare for anyone that lost their child?
Aww.
How do you
love
get the children,
that.
then?
I
That's
hate
something
it when
wanna
they're
know.
just sitting there.
When you
after-
die, I mean, yeah.
And also add in a new update that if you have a baby and you're an imposter, your baby kills the crewmate for you.
Wait, but how do you get the babies though? That's the thing I want to know.
It's $3.
Oh.
I got it
You
for
gotta
free.
pay. For free?
Yeah.
Dang,
I got my
someone,
connection.
someone being your sugar mama or sugar papa?
I ain't telling. I got my own life. You got yours.
Like faced discrimination in a way because like
What?
you know how like yeah like I don't know I had like really bad roommate experiences throughout my college years. This one in particular, they what's it called, they would like make comments about my food. So like I had a 20-pound sack of rice that like my family got me, and then they said that it attracted bugs, and I was like, nah bruh, you guys just keep the windows open.
What
like,
the fuck?
Are you kidding me? Ice attracts bugs?
What the
Of all the food, why
It's
rice?
uncooked and it's really hard to carry away
no,
if you're a bug.
no.
One of them even
Yeah,
offered me.
I could confirm Brian's a non-smoker.
Sometimes.
What? I don't know. I don't smoke.
I'm just kidding.
But he's smoking hot.
Oh, no, damn.
Cue the brown chicken whale on soundtrack.
I gotta find that
Yeah,
audio
that
clip
in
now.
later, Brian.
Oh yeah, you know that one song where it goes oh yeah, like really deep.
I was thinking the Kool-Aid Man for a second when you said that.
Oh yeah. No.
I literally tell the story to everybody I know. It's bad. My roommates were the worst type of people fucking imaginable.
Oh my
Like,
God.
honestly, it was so bad. Like, okay, so it was this dude and his girlfriend. I don't know if his girlfriend went to the college or not, or if she had a dorm or not. I never knew. She never fucking left. They were nasty. They were disgusting. They attracted bugs into our room, like
What the fuck?
What?
like larvae bugs, like disgusting bugs into our room because they were nasty. They never cleaned up. They always fuck when I'm in the room.
Are you
It
serious?
was yes. They knew I would be awake, and they would fuck in the room.
Y'all, like, did you hear them? Like, did you hear the girl moan?
Yes, I can hear him. Old boy was a 2-pump chump, by the way. I'm gonna be real with it. By the way, nutted in like 4 seconds every time.
Bruh.
He couldn't last, and you know what? That's the one thing I keep with me. Is not good.
This is the part of the episode
And
I may have to cut out because of that.
Oh man.
No, this is the best part.
It's the best part.
And this is where things start to get hot. So okay, I'm gonna use some fake names. So I'm gonna call one dude what should I call this first dude? Someone give me a random name.
John.
Mr.
Right.
Bob.
Danny DeVito.
Okay.
What's wrong with Mr. Piglet?
I'm gonna use the 2 funny names I just heard, Mr. Piglet and what did you say, Ryan?
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. Okay. I remember one time I went over to Angelo's room just to play a few rounds of Uno, and we forgot that night that was the fire drill. So of course we had to leave the room. After the drill was done, I was like, you know what, guys, I'm gonna go back to my room and sleep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then when I get back to my room, Danny DeVito is like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? God damn it, these names. Yeah, he dragged me into this room. He was like, hey, bro, I gotta tell you something. I'm trying to move out. I'm like, why? What happened? He said, you know that other roommate, Mr. Piglet? It's like, yeah, he just tried to threaten me just now. I'm like, with what? What happened? He said, bro, Mr. Piglet said I stole $40 from him, and now he's gonna threaten to beat me up. I was like, what the fuck? His friend was there too. They were already trying to like pack their shit up.
Piglet's running a mob racket.
Exactly.
Like one day he's gonna come up with the crowbar. He's like, "Hey, boss needs to collect, and you're overdue."
Perfect. I'll move in with Angelo. So then, yeah, it happened. And then a few weeks after I moved in with Angelo, guess what else happens? The cops called my mom. Dead ass.
Why your parents?
Because I put down my mom as my emergency contact. So if anything were to happen to me, they call my mom.
Brian, did you die?
No, no. I thought I was.
God. Guys, Brian's dead.
No, I'm not gonna die.
We're talking to a ghost.
Who's been hosting the podcast?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
The server's now haunted. Oh, what's that? You're gonna click over the subscribe button?
We have a subscribe button?
Shameless move, Brian.
We have
Hey,
wait, what?
let him have his shameless plugs.
Yeah.
It is his channel.
Okay, Angelo, I guess I should ask you, like, what were your first impressions of Blake and Ryan when they moved into 308?
When Blake moved in, I was like, "Oh, Blake's pretty chill. He accepted my my chocolate cake." And then when Ryan was there, Ryan was just wise, you know. Yeah, it was different. I've been around a lot of stupid people this whole time at college, you know. Ryan was my first smart person, and then Blake followed. Blake was pretty smart.
Wait, you calling me
What
stupid?
the heck?
Yeah, I still remember, you know, getting on that one bus ride at Target with Finn and then meeting this one kid. Oof, I don't say his name. It's pretty bad.
That
but we're
was
best
me.
friends now. Oh, right. I forgot. Oh, my bad. I got so used to talking shit, I forgot that you're here.
Okay, this is super out of nowhere. Angelo, is this the same Ryan that I would always forget?
Yep.
Oh my god!
I guess this is a podcast about beef.
No, but I wanted to ask because I was like,
No, but you meet him every time, and then you forget about him in 2 weeks, and then you see him again. You're like, "Oh, who's this kid?"
In the podcast,
So at
you
this point,
still
I
couldn't
gave up.
remember.
No.
I don't introduce you to him anymore.
No. For Doctor Who fans out there, I'm the silence. Like whenever you look at me, I'm active in your memory, but once you look away, you forget me.
Brian is how well you can use it and how people do interpret it. And then sometimes there's just things like people just want to fuck with you. Like they don't want it to be anything. They just want to arouse curious minds, and that could be the point of their design in the end. Doesn't have to be anything. They just want to make you think.
Yeah. Everyone needs to use their brains more often.
We only use 2% of our whole brain power.
What if we went to 100?
That is a lie. Love our brain.
So
I think a lot of creative people can relate to that because I definitely see a lot of things that way too.
Yeah, like if you see something that's like, you know, visually pleasing to you, like most likely you are gonna remember it. It just depends what you're looking at, and we're not gonna go into that. So I'm curious, do you guys think we should stay a Bachelor of Science, or do you guys think the school should consider us as more of a Bachelor of Arts?
To be honest, I don't really give a fuck, but I've heard that BS looks better on. Yeah, I've heard BS looks better because it's a science, but I'm just getting my degree, man. I wasn't even aware until now, really, so it doesn't make too big of a difference.
I'm curious.
Lay it on us.
So we're known as visual information specialists. We're not even called graphic designers. We're visual information specialists.
I am very curious how you know this, Danielle.
Well, I've been applying to those jobs. That's okay.
Damn, you're trying to work for the government?
And dude, good benefits, man. Good benefits. I get medical and retirement pay, and it's one of those things where the job market for government workers is a lot steadier, no matter what is going on economically.
Tell us all their secrets. I'm kidding, FBI agent tuning in. I'm kidding. And of course, one of the obstacles for us is kind of like, a creative block. So, how do you guys usually get around that when you have like this creative block ahead of you?
See, my whole life is just a creative block in general. Because like I try to draw a lot, and I just don't. Like I really try to be an artsy person and create art. It just doesn't happen because I just get too busy with other things, and that sometimes I just really don't have the motivation to sit down a lot and just draw something really to begin with. And
I remember one time, Danielle and Jeremy, I think, were there for that. But I did a grid design in one of the assignments we did, and our teacher pointed at mine, and she said, "Who did this?" And I raised my hand, and she shook my hand, saying, "Good job on this grid design." I'm like, "Huh? What? I actually did good."
That's because it's like one of the foundations of design, and for somebody to actually apply it, it's just like the rule of thirds. When they see it, they're just like, somebody actually used it.
I swear, every time someone says rule of thirds, people are gonna have a boner. Especially good designers.
Dude, I was literally just about to say, like, when you use a grid or anything, it gives people eye boners.
Well, because the CS department was using Zoom before all of this happened.
Fair enough. But yet the teachers also got training as well once the pandemic hit.
Not all of them.
Yeah,
not all of them.
Really? Got it.
The extent to which they received training is kind of unknown by the students, though.
Yeah.
I was not aware of this because I know that the CS department really buckled down on trying to like get people trained on Zoom, but I did not know that there was people out there who were not trained properly.
So it's the same professor that me and Brian had. Apparently, she did go under training, but she said she didn't pay attention, and I was like,
"Oh my god!"
So we're going to be using this platform for a year, and she decided, you know what? I'm not going to put any effort into this, even though it's my job.
That sounds like Grant. Sounds like Grant when he goes to class.
I mean, it is. That's definitely what happens.
Yeah.
And Brian, say what you said. Asynchronous.
Asynchronous. So meaning.
I didn't want to mention it.
Asynchronous.
I can't English, guys. I'm not from America. I'm kidding.
I was cracking up. Just silently to myself.
English is my least favorite subject, and thank God I'm done taking those classes. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
Actually, when I was a TA back in spring, one of the issues for TAing at that time was that you're trying to guide people through it, but not actually trying to guide them through it. Like you're just trying to like nudge them along. But however, there'll be some points where like I just get students who are just like, "Can you just complete the code for me?" I'm just like, "No, I'm not doing that for you."
Why?
Just finish it, damn it.
Because I don't get paid to help you finish code. I get paid to help you learn.
You're much better than I am. I would have just done it because it would have got them away from me quicker.
Get the fuck out of my office. I'm done with you. You know how long it takes me to export these podcasts onto YouTube? Especially these
really long.
Yeah, these hour-long episodes I edit. It takes at least like 3.5 hours to export. And I am trying to do the bare minimum of like video quality, because I don't know how many of you guys are actually watching the actual video of this podcast. I hope you guys are just listening. I don't know what you guys are doing. Probably nothing weird, hopefully. But yeah,
you better be doing nothing weird, sickos.
I'm looking at you. That's right, fourth wall breaking. I'm looking at you. I see what you're doing there, dog. That's kind of nasty.
Stop it with the Rule 34, okay?
But I will say there was one professor who is the absolute MVP of actually caring about us students. So our project.
He's our best friend.
Yeah, he's pretty much our best friend. He's a proud dad. He is a proud dad.
Yes.
And he knows it.
I really wanted him to say that he was our little punch.
I want him to be my pappy.
That ass. Actually, Aya one time, Aya and a few others in the class, they kept saying "pog," and then in our
kept saying
Discord,
Poggy Woggy.
Yeah, Aya said, "God, can our teacher please say pog and have that recorded?"
I need it. I need it so bad. I'm gonna use it as my ringtone.
I knew you were gonna say that. It
That's
was gonna be like a text message ringtone.
No, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I just
A whole different set of problems.
I just need a good figure, damn it.
Let's all just very quickly just share a Zoom fail story. As in, like, someone did something or said something really stupid during a Zoom class.
Someone was smoking a bong while we were literally in class. I was like, dude, please turn off your camera. Your professor looking at you. No.
The fucking casualty.
He didn't get
I'm with it as long as you do it as casual. So, as we know, I only actually took one lecture over Zoom, and I just happened to have the pleasure of that lecture having a day where we just had to submit a project, and I assume that the professor had told the student that she had to resubmit because she didn't do it correctly. And in the middle of
story.
In the middle of our lecture, you just hear this girl talking to someone else in her room about how the professor is so stupid and what she was doing is so idiotic without muting her mic.
I've had people like make disgusting noises on accident. I don't know where they currently were. Like,
oh no!
Like if they were in the bathroom or just that's what the sleep that make like.
Oh my god!
That's about the extent of it.
Were they clapping like this, like quack 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 quack?
No, not like that. Not like that.
Well, I got back to One Piece, and I don't regret it.
What a rabbit hole!
Check yourself to that.
Because it's getting to a point where it's getting good, and like apparently where I'm at is like one of the best parts of like One Piece as a whole, which I'm pretty excited for.
How many episodes are you in? 400, 500?
Dude, I'm in the 800s.
Ooh.
It takes 800 episodes to get good.
Well, no, like it was already good, but the fact how it gets played out is so terrible. So basically, synopsis: teenage boy, his friend invites him out to like an outing because they're fucking virgin as hell, and they go meet these three girls. These three girls, there's the super quirky and outgoing one. There's the fucking casual that you see that just comes along, and then there's the quiet one. Of course, the quiet one is also the main character, the girl. Both him and the girl are quiet. There's like, yo, this place sucks, and then she's like, want to come to my place? And he's like, is this how one loses? Is this how a man pops his cherry? Is this a girl invitation? And then they do the damn thing. Fucking teenagers. The hell? And then after that, it's like, uh-oh, plot convenience. You're gonna be living together now.
And you're related.
And then on his playlist, the opening for that show comes on.
Oh, it's hella good.
Which has no business being so good.
It's so good for no fucking reason.
It's so good. God awful.
Yeah, the opening starts is like you hear the whispers of the whisper of the singer, and then next thing you know, my other roommate, whose door is like right next, his door is right next to the living room. He throws open the door, realizes what he just heard. Is like, bro, bro, how do you know that intro? You're nasty. And then and then he looks, and then the two roommates look at each other like, wait, how do you know that you're nasty?
That sounds like something my son would say.
That argument went on for a week until I stepped in. I'm like, guys, just show me the show you guys are talking about. I want to get this argument
Biggest
over with.
mistake that you could have done.
This season hasn't started yet, so last season I watched a couple anime. Tony Kawaii. That was a good one. What else was good? Kuma Bears.
That was
I know
good.
the title sounds ridiculous. Yes, it's really good. I promise it's good. I didn't think it was gonna be good either. I was like, it'll be an interesting watch, and I watched it. I was like, wow, this shit's actually pretty good. What the fuck?
Anything with like weird like timeline travel or like a good mystery that'll get my attention.
Boy, do I have the anime for you. ReZero.
Oh, ReZero.
Okay.
ReZero.
Okay.
No, I refuse to do that.
Y'all gonna hate me for this, but I haven't seen ReZero yet.
It's
Well,
okay.
I know that. That's why I'm recommending
It's okay. I refuse to watch it.
You bitch!
Too many people happy. Too many people.
I watched it
Same thing with
halfway
One
through
Piece.
the anime, and then I kind of just low-key gave up on it because it got to a point where it was just like, yo, this is repetitive, and my eyes hurt.
Felix exists.
Not from the same anime, but definitely on the docket for best girl is Yukino from Onigiri.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
Okay, I fucking hate you. I hate that. I hate her. I hate Yukino with the fucking passion, dog.
I get
I
it. You
hate
like
that
Yui.
third season.
You make bad decisions. It's okay.
That's a
No, Yukino is fucking. She's terrible. I hate the third season. I can't.
Season
I'm
was
gonna fight you, dog.
beautiful.
No, third season was fucking garbage. How is the girl that's gonna win doesn't interact with the dude for like 10 episodes? I fucking hate it.
That was the point of the entire season.
No, it's not. That's the point, but that's fucking stupid. I hate it. I hate Yukino.
What happened was it was kind of like high school or no, it was like
or
late
High School
middle
Host
school.
Club.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
It
Justin,
wasn't High
stop.
School of the Dead. It wasn't High School DxD. I promise. But
Oh god, those shows. We don't talk
It was
about
our
them.
High School Host Club.
it was Sword Art Online. That was the first anime that got me into anime.
No.
Shut up! I know a good portion of it is trash, and I understand how the
A good
community
portion,
views me.
good portion? Do you mean almost the entire show?
Okay, see. As long as he recognizes it's garbage, I'm fine with it.
Capping.
The first real anime I watched. I remember I was at a friend's house, and they were like, "Brian, I want to get you into anime, so here's my Crunchyroll account." I'm like, "Thanks."
Damn, he passed down the torch.
Wow, he passed down the torch. I had to find my own torch.
Really?
No, so then we're like, okay, both of us get online. We're all on Discord. Both of us log into the same account at the same time. And then the very first anime I watched was I can't remember the Japanese name, but it was an anime called Beyond the Boundary. I think that's what it's called.
That's good.
I've heard of it.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts though. It hurts.
Beyond the Boundary. Yeah, it does actually down the line. It kind of hurts. What was it? Our old Japanese sensei asked us what our favorite anime was, and I was the one that said Food Wars was my favorite, and then
the entire class fucking ruptured.
Yeah.
He's
You can't just openly admit that.
Yeah, no, my best friend at the time, he straight up stared at me, and we were walking back to our dorms. He kept staring at me with this judging face. I'm like, I shouldn't have
You
said
don't know
anything.
what you did, dude.
That's
you
like
don't know
saying you
what
watch softcore in the middle of class.
Hey guys. My name's Brian, and I'm addicted to Food Wars. Hi, Brian.
I have my anime
I'm surrounded by
list open
Demon
right now.
Slayer fans, so I had to throw it out there.
See, almost all my anime friends are. I watch a lot of romance anime and sad anime, and all my friends
I feel
do.
you.
So.
Hell yeah, baby!
Bring on
Can I
the
get
tears.
No.
I'm still
Okay.
scared to watch Enohana.
What? No, you have to watch it. You
April.
have to watch it, Blake.
Wait, watch what?
Hano.
Do it.
Hano.
That
Just
one.
don't do what I did.
Pain.
Induano.
Wait, what do you mean?
Slept
Don't
through
do
the
what
first
you did?
episode without realizing it.
But yeah,
Lorelai in April was a different kind of pain. When I say I legit cried for I cried for like 30 minutes after the anime was over. I legit cried for 30 minutes. Bawling.
Dude,
I
same.
was distraught.
I watched it when it first came out, and I still watch it probably once every year.
That's sick, Chef Boy.
To reset myself and to remind myself that you're a bitch.
I can't go back and rewatch it because I just cry all the time.
Oh. Akame got killed made me cry.
Oh no! Don't mention Akame got killed. Come on.
I don't get why everyone cried at that.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't
you
get
mean
it?
Don't get attached to the anime. Don't get attached to the anime.
Don't get attached to the anime, but more
anime.
than that, you get chased around by BDSM the entire anime.
if I had my friend on the show, he would say a lot about Akame got killed. That's literally his favorite character as Death.
No, I'm scared.
His favorite
so
character
very
is
scared.
Death.
That is not what I meant to.
What you meant to say was you're scared but aroused?
No. I'm scared like I'm hiding in the bush, hoping it goes away.
Nice. Picture light Yagami. Like that kind of
my God.
intelligence.
A bottom.
I don't know.
Wait, what you say? A what now?
A bottom.
A bottom?
I mean, when you say it like that.
Light Yagami's not a bottom.
He's a power bottom.
Did we watch?
Power
did we
bottom.
watch the same Death Note?
Did we read the same fanfic?
Okay.
I love reading Death. Don't get me wrong.
To one of my roommates, I know you read the whole manga, and you keep arguing that Hina is best, but we're sorry.
I've read it.
You're just
Hina
wrong.
is not best. Hina
She is not best. She's the worst.
She's actually the worst.
And this fucking simp
They're both
actually
bad.
chose Hina over her.
They're both bad. It comes down
Because
to
he's
boob or
a
no
fucking
boob.
simp.
Literally, my taste is like, oh, they got rejected by the main character. Cool.
So
That's
girl
literally-
number 2?
Girl number 2. That's pretty much. 3, 2, 1, go.
Mabuhay kapamilya!
Magandang gabi, kababayan!
We're so Filipino.
First question of the night, and I think we have to get this out of the way. All-time favorite Filipino dish. Go.
Sinigang.
Hell yeah.
Oh!
Hell yeah. Let's go.
But now the better question is, what type of sinigang?
To be fair, I grew up eating a lot of pork sinigang.
Same.
Pork, yes.
Or baboy, as you know, Filipinos would call it.
Oh, JC, you eat the fish one a lot?
I like catfish sinigang.
Ooh.
I mean, the pork is good too. I really like catfish. And then I've also been what's it called? I also like nilaga. Like that was the one that I like.
Yes,
Yes.
nilaga is really good. I just had nilaga the other day.
God damn. Since you mentioned adobo, alright, pork or chicken?
I don't care. I'll eat both.
Adobo is adobo, my guy. No matter what's in it,
Hell yeah.
like I'm
What's your
murdering it.
favorite? He's asking what's your favorite, not both. We go both ways.
I didn't know you do that. But anyways, what's it called? When it comes to like my favorite adobo, it has to be my mom's, straight up, hands down.
Like chicken or pork.
Oh yeah.
I mean, anything home cooked, like made by your family, is like so good.
I don't know. I met a Michaela once. She was Filipino, and she had an H in her name. I'm like, what the heck? Why is there an H in her name? What does that have to do with anything?
Because yes.
And then the Filipinos with 2 first names.
I was just about to get to that.
I have
Filipinos
two first names. Please don't fucking call me out.
You see what I mean, right? There's so many of them, and I feel like it's like.
Who has 2 names?
I do. I have 2 first names.
So what is it then?
Quack, quack. I have to censor that out because of privacy reasons.
So speaking of Jollibee, like, has anybody like experienced tasting the Jollibee made from the mainland?
Dude, I wish.
So there's a huge difference. Oh, have you, JC?
Yeah, no, I went there like 3 years ago, and like my family would just want to go there all the time because I don't know, they really like Jollibee.
Of course.
I was so sad because I wanted to eat more street food.
Yeah, street food is really amazing. And I don't know if you like noticed the difference, but they kind of made their ingredients a little different here in America. Some Filipinos are saying that it's much more better here in America. Some are saying that it's better originally from the Philippines. But I think the only difference I see is that the chicken is smaller in the Philippines. Here is big.
Because America, we got them thick chickens in America.
Got them thick thighs, bitch.
Keep them chickens thick, y'all.
Keep them fat.
I like them thick.
I like them chunky.
We gotta have the bass line happening in the background every time someone says that. You know, for any of y'all that get that Madagascar reference.
I need to find that sound bit. I need to find that sound bit.
You just need Moto in the background, then you're fine. Just edit Moto with a chicken joy.
That'd be so funny.
I had them butcher a chicken and a pig in front of us, and this was like all the way in Marinduque. Marinduque is like a miniature island in the Philippines where you have to drive far, and then you have to ride a boat, and then you have to drive again for an hour and a half on a mountain until you get to the area that you need to. And then we were having a kamayan because it was someone's wedding, and they thought it would be a cool show to show us to butcher a pig. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh my god.
That is the most old school thing I've heard. But I mean, hey, that's super authentic.
Yeah. And then the pig that they had was like the black meat kind of pig, so it was like very gamey. I was like, thank you for your sacrifice, pig. It's really
Set
good.
fresh lechon on the house, man.
Oh my god.
Okay, but lechon though, dude.
That is my dying food.
I will fight someone over the ears, like straight up.
Oh yeah.
I'm more of a belly type of person.
Yeah, same.
I like the skin.
I think lumpia is like the most entry level Filipino food for
It
anyone
is.
like trying Filipino food for the first time. Like I remember I would bring friends over and they've never had Filipino food. And then, you know, my friend was like, yo, what is this? And it's called lumpia. It looks like a regular egg roll. That's because it is. It's literally just Filipino style cooked egg roll.
Yep. That is all I can say. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like I've had somebody say, like, what makes it Filipino? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe because a Filipino person made it for you.
I'm actually curious of the origin of that, but like, yeah, that's like the most basic answer you could give it to them.
When they were freshly made, have you guys ever just taken them and then just blew it like a cigar?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That is a definitely yes.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, that's how you cool down your food faster.
And to make yourself look like a badass bitch.
Yeah, you could Photoshop the cigar in the photo.
Hey, bro, what you smoking there? Also lumpia.
What kind of lumpia?
Have you seen that meme of Lil Wayne smoking a blunt, but instead of a blunt, it's a lumpia?
I've never seen
that.
I
swear my friend sent me a meme of that, and like I was
I'm
dying.
looking for it now.
Oh my god.
Bendita, Arna, and
Oh my god.
Darna.
and then M&A and Bubba.
Yeah.
I wonder if your family like watched the dub version of Boys Over Flower.
Probably.
Oh
no.
God.
I remember watching the Taiwanese adaptation. I think it was called Meteor Garden.
There you go. Yes, Meteor Garden. That I got it wrong. And then the only name that stuck to me was Wachule.
I laid this paper on the table.
Goddamn Wachule. I was always laughed at my cousins because they couldn't even understand a single thing I'm saying. So their only response is to laugh, and I couldn't understand anything. So I would hide every night and stole the English Tagalog dictionary and studied by myself so I could understand Tagalog.
That's so Aya, you are insane. Oh my god.
Yep.
She said stole, bro. Damn.
Because they were hiding it from me. I don't know why they were hiding it from me. I was like, why are you hiding this from me? I can learn this. So I learned it by myself that I could speak on that day of our graduation for high school. I was like, peace, bitches.
I bet you were like saying, you were talking to them, making eye contact into their freaking soul. It's like, hey, guess what?
Hell
Think
yeah.
again.
Think again.
I had subtitles the whole time.
Yeah.
Closed captioning, man.
Hell yeah.
You know, you can make a freaking teleserie soap opera out of that.
Straight up. Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah.
You
What
gotta
would it
zoom
even be
in on
called?
the part
Wait.
when she's like looking at the dictionary.
Wait, what would that? Wait, what would that even be called? I'm curious.
Matalino si Aya.
Hindi pala bobo.
Oh my goodness.
Hindi pala ob-ob.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they get mad if you change the channel.
Hell yeah.
Bakit mo pinalitan yung TV? Ano ba yan?
Mga bastos ng batang ito.
Mga bastos talaga, mga bata ngayong panahon na to.
Wait, why did you close the TV?
The TV! No, change the channel, please.
Oh man. Okay, one other thing I want to add about like Filipino TV. I swear to God, there's always someone with a gun in like every one of these shows. I'm like, where did people always get the gun? It could be like a super calm show. Next thing you know, someone's getting shot. I'm like, what?
Are we talking about Provinciano?
Anything related to Filipino soap operas, there's always gonna be that one girl of interest, a gun, someone's yelling, "Hayop ka!" Blah blah blah. And then when someone's slowly dying, the theme song plays.
Oh my God.
The theme song plays and then you go like, "Minahal kita, ba't ka namatay?"
She's right, bro. Like, I've seen that so many times growing up.
Every time my dad would like watch Provinciano and then there's just like these different shots. I'm like, what the fuck? They don't have to like speed shot this one shoulder.
I was about
then
to
the
say
next
that.
shoulder, then the other shoulder.
I was about to say that they also do like they do random zoom ins like of repeating characters like zoom
It's
out of
always
this
zoom
guy.
ins.
Yeah, zoom out of this guy.
It's
Now
so
back
dramatic.
to this girl.
Hey, at least it's not like Indian soap operas that go.
Oh. Oh
You
my
know what I'm
god,
talking
bro. That's all you said, and I already knew what was going on. Okay, I gotta. How many times did like your relatives put that shit on your feet and then put socks over it?
Too many that I can remember.
I'm the only one who hasn't done that.
Same.
Oh man. No, I've had that happen to me sometimes. I was just like, what is happening? Like, how does this
Okay.
even help? But I didn't question it.
We're gonna put the dicks on the foot, then we're gonna put the sock, and then you have your pneumonia go bye-bye.
I swear, they always find that one medicine that does everything for them, and they believe it.
Aldrin, you know how it be. I'm not even gonna say anything. We had a lovely little time driving back home. That's all I'm gonna say. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh man, there's so many instances. I need to like roll.
Let me rack my brain.
Remember that time we were coming back from eating barbecue?
Oh!
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
That was fun.
I'm sorry?
What was that, JC?
Explain.
Yes.
Oh, so the funny thing was, it was me and Aldrin, driving back from getting barbecue. I had honestly forget who else was with us. We were mobbing out in like how many different cars.
Oh God, you brought the whole crew.
No, we did. I think we ran like 15 deep that day.
Holy.
Yeah. Yeah, we were like about 15 deep, and then we were going, and we're doing our thing, and then I see Aldrin pull up, and then I see the other person pull up to my other side while we're cruising home, and all you hear was 3 honks of a horn, and the rest is history.
Is it me or is there this trend where you meet one Filipino, you meet like 3 more?
Yes.
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 How do you think I met you, Aldrin?
Are you right? You're right.
JC, how do you think I met you?
Wait, that's it.
Aya, how do you think I met you?
Wait,
PG.
Stars are aligned.
When I first hung out with like Aldrin, I was like, damn, he's the most Filipino person I've ever met here at college.
Yeah, no,
We're,
I
like,
met.
proud to be Filipino too.
I like it too. Like as soon as you meet, because I remember when me and Aldrin first met in our Japanese class, me and him immediately just got along together. It's like, oh, you're Filipino too? Nice.
Bro, remember that time like in our Japanese course, there was like, you know, hella Filipinos, right? And then I did the and then like
Everybody in that bitch looked. Everybody.
Like every Filipino person looked. It was the funniest thing ever.
Or like when they point at you with the lips.
Yes.
Oh.
It's over there. You know, you.
Use your eyes, not your mouth.
But you're pointing at me with your mouth. Kind of shit. Just like.
And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, so you're answering back at me? I'm older than you."
Oh my god, that
God.
man, that brings me to something, and it's just like
Oh my
ugh.
god.
PTSD.
There's another stereotype, like, you know, like Asians or specifically Filipinos are like historically small, right?
Yes, for pipsqueaks.
Yeah. Mhm.
And you know, I'm technically an outlier in our group.
Yes.
You're hella tall.
Yes.
So you're hella tall, G. Like,
I guess
know.
for context for the viewers, I'm 188 centimeters.
and for the people that don't know the imperial system,
I'm 6'2".
there we go.
Damn tall.
Because you're gonna get people in the comment section. Why is he having to use the imperial system? Bitch, you need to learn it.
It's pretty helpful too.
That's like their speculation that's like built around Philippines. So I'm like, you don't know our story. You just don't. You know my swag, but you don't know my story.
Oh my god.
My god, she has like a Filipino hat snapback.
Oh man, that brings back to the horrible nightmares of every swagapino I knew, and I really wanted to like punch him in the throat. Oh dear God, that was like every other like hardcore East Bay, like South Bay, North Bay type of like Filipino, minus JC, because I know she's gonna be triggered when I mention that, but she knows I'm right because she ain't say anything. She was getting the clip ready to shoot. She's like, I'm about to get this motherfucker right now. I gotta ask, do you guys have that one like Filipino or that one uncle that has like the freaking giant polo shirt and then he has his collar snapped up?
That's my dad.
Yeah.
But
you hit it right on the money, AJ.
I mean, because that's the thing.
That's like my dad's work clothes. Like he has like proper. They're always like ironed, and he'll always
But
like.
those are work clothes, so
Yeah.
kind of has to wear that.
Yeah.
I know, but he buttons it up all the way too.
I'm gonna look for something I could do while there's like COVID, and you know, I just wanted to do an internship or something, and I came across quack 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 out of the blue. I don't know how I found.
It's okay, I'll censor it.
Okay, but who knows? I'm still figuring out what I want to do. I'm having that post graduate
depression.
Pretty much.
I felt that. Oh my god.
Wait, am I the only one here that still has school left, or?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
That's why I came in with like super hard, super professional. Like I have to get this perfect day one, but then me and Trent know the story. The amount of times I fucked up on the first assignment.
I feel so bad because I'm like, man, like it's okay, it's hard, and I keep asking Brian to do it over and over and over again. So bad. I'm like, oh man, like he probably feels like crap, like I don't want him to feel that way. Like this is a learning process. Like don't be discouraged from the beginning.
Oh, I have to be like super like professional because probably Celine has worked here longer than I have. I didn't know that you just started working there the same time I did. I was like, oh, like just have to be super professional. But you seem really cool. I was like, huh, very interesting. Especially like your icon on Instagram when we exchange like social media. I'm like, that's your
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I do want to like add on that when I first started talking to Issa, or like when we started working together, I was like, holy crap, I feel slightly intimidated because this girl, she seems very smart. And I'm like,
oh my god,
no! You seem like you knew like how to do like research and stuff like that, and I'm just here like, oh, cool.
I agree though, because I think Issa, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, you're very clear and you're very confident. So when you talk, it's like, oh, okay, she knows what she's talking about. Like, I'm gonna listen to her type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. You sound like you know what you're talking about. I'm like, dang, you should just be in charge, not me.
Whoa.
I'm flustered. Oh my god. Ah!
It just feels so weird for me. I was like, oh man, I forgot. My time's almost up.
Yeah.
Damn, early retirement.
Exactly. Early retirement.
I remember when Tran left the company, I was actually like low-key sad, but then when we talked more on Instagram, I was like, okay, yeah, no, we're...
Wow, you're no longer sad. I'm no longer there, Brian.
Oh my.
Oh no,
Brian?
oh no, she quit after like 3 months.
Really? I don't even remember which one.
There was another graphic designer.
I know. I was
There
like,
was-
there's another graphic designer.
Okay,
I didn't
future me,
even know.
future me, bleep this out. Use the sound bit of your roommate quacking to bleep this out. But it was
quack quack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
For real?
From what we know, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of like different branches she has to deal with. So yeah, she does need the extra help, and I fully understand that.
Yeah, she is booked and busy. She's a boss lady.
Better get that raise this year, shit.
Yeah. But I really think she's cool. Like I
She
want to
is-
be like
she is super nice.
I wanna be a boss ass bitch or something. Like I want to be a boss. I want to.
Yeah. No, because when he DM'd me that like a full paragraph of like talking about like analytics and stuff, I was like, bro, you can talk casual to me, bro. Like I know you're a college student too, man. Like you don't have to be this professional around me. But he was
Did
still
you feel
cool.
like in conclusion and stuff?
Therefore, blah.
Like a whole essay, a whole 5-paragraph essay.
Well, I mean, he started off by saying, "Hey, Brian," and then he's like, and then right after it's like, "So, based on my studies and research off of this stuff."
Oh no! Don't be disrespectful.
Especially to Brian, who was the only one using like the backgrounds when we did like.
I know. I couldn't take you seriously most of the time. I'm like,
My Zoom backgrounds. Okay, the thing with my Zoom backgrounds, my teacher gave us extra credit if we use a Zoom background every class meeting. So I change mine up every week so I can get that extra credit point. Oh, speaking of the Zoom meetings, our very first Zoom meeting together, when I looked at the full roster of people that were in there, I was like, why am I the only guy in here?
That was so funny. I thought that too. I'm like, oh my god, there's only one guy in here.
All right, what about Celine and Tran? What have you guys been listening to lately?
Well, what have I been listening to?
Why do you sound so nervous?
I'm not nervous. It's more like my brain is not working today.
Nice.
Well, actually,
Neither am I.
I mean, it's just like any other day, honestly. I have been listening to ATs. Is that how you? Yeah, ATs. These often. English. Often these days. Yeah.
Okay, then what drama did you watch last time then?
So the most recent drama that I finished is True Beauty. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Dude.
I heard Issa.
Dang.
I was so sad.
Issa screamed for like a second.
Issa, do you watch it?
I'm currently watching it. I'm currently
Whose
on
team are
episode
you
8.
on? Whose team are
Okay,
you on?
okay. On the webtoon, I'm Team Suho. For
Me too.
the show, I am Team Seojun.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
I feel
yes,
like
yes,
the
yes.
character flipped in the drama and
Yes.
the webtoon. It's
I
so
completely
weird.
agree. Okay, this is not a K-drama episode. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
2 new groups caught my attention, which are Mamamoo and NCTU.
Ooh.
NCTU is old. Not old, but like they're not as active.
I know, but
Are you saying he's behind in the K-pop world?
No.
it's okay. I'm behind on so many anime too. Don't even at me at it.
And then my ultimate bias is Jihoon or Uji, but I've also came to Wanu.
Ooh.
Yes. So, but I love everyone equally. But yes,
Are you
it's just
sure
You have
about
a
that?
bias record?
I do have a bias. This is so okay. It's literally
So like everybody?
literally everyone but the Machine, which is so bad because the Machine is like younger than me. Do you know? So I feel like I can't have him as my bias record. You know, that's just me in my brain.
It's him and Alexa, which, by the way,
Yeah.
shout out to Dive Studios. I listen to you guys a lot. Dive Studios pretty much inspired me to start my own channel. So, yeah, thanks, Jay. Thanks, Jay. This episode may be your fault, but
Yep.
my all-time favorite is Red Velvet, and my bias from that one.
Yes.
Red Velvet.
And my ultimate bias from that one is Wendy. I love Wendy.
Oh,
too.
as she should be. As she should.
Yeah. Thank you, someone who agrees with me on Wendy. Wendy.
Dang, Issa's hella passionate today.
Yeah.
No, because all these boys say they like K-pop, right? But these bitches only like twice. Like
Blackpink.
no, that's twice. Twice I love you. Jihyo, you're my bias, you know, stuff like but I'm tired of it. I'm tired. Tired.
Shout out to BM in his podcast Get Real on Dive Studios, also not sponsored by the Big Titty Gang.
Yeah, big titty committee.
Big titty.
And then what's
Yeah.
crazy is that because there's marking GOT7, right? So when I was at Com Week, I don't know if Issa knows what Com Week is at our university. I was working with this one girl, and we were talking about K-pop. And I was like, "Oh, I like GOT7," and this girl jumped in, and she was like, "Oh, I dated Mark's little brother," and I'm like,
What the hell?
That's so crazy!" And I like checked everything. I'm like, "Yeah, she did." So she had a connection to them, and like she partied with them and stuff before. I'm like, "Damn, okay."
Wait, is it Joey? Is it Joey?
Yeah, Joey. Yeah, so
He's a Twitch
she
streamer.
dated
What the
Joey.
fuck?
Yeah. So she dated Joey when they were younger, and they're still friends, I think.
K Indie actually. K Indie is like my favorite. And I really like this group called Jannabi. Oh my god. I would watch Jannabi live over Monster X, honestly. That's weird to say, but yeah.
Ooh,
but
fake fan. I'm kidding. I'm
Hey,
kidding.
whoa.
I'm
Those are
kidding.
fighting words.
Just profess her love to Monster X.
Yeah. If I was able to buy a ticket, that one time I went to Korea, but then like I don't know what happened. I was like updated. I checked the concert tickets every day, and what happens? I see that it's sold out, and I was like, oh, okay, just you might as well bash me in the head and step on my heart.
Jesus.
Just kidding.
Dean is not K-pop, but I went to Dean's concert and it was amazing. Dude, when he stepped out, I'm like, you are so beautiful. Like, what the heck? And he sounds so good. Like, his skin was like perfect. I'm like, damn, I'm jealous.
That
dude.
man, that man. For the longest time, I wanted that man to be my husband. I swear to Jesus. I love him.
He was beautiful. And it was like more of an intimate concert. So it wasn't like those big venues type of things. I was like, oh my god, you get to see him like closer. I'm like, damn.
Like you liking Wonho.
Oh, he doesn't really mind. Like he's cool with me being obsessed with Wano. Like he already knew that I like K-pop and stuff, but like you know, like he knows that I love him more than Wano. So I'm shy.
Oh, Wonho or your boyfriend?
My boyfriend.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
Anything new, like cooking, playing a new instrument, art maybe?
Mine is spending money, but like it wasn't that bad in college, but now it's really bad.
That's not a hobby, Sam. That's not a hobby.
It's a problem.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes.
And again, that's also my problem too. Every time Markiplier brings out those new cloak brands that with the Korean writings, I'm like, God damn it, Mark, stop it.
Guys, we're talking about hobbies, not problems.
That's me whenever a new Nintendo Direct comes around.
You look at it from a different perspective, from outside looking in, it's a hobby. We're collecting things. They don't know that we're spending hundreds of dollars on it every week.
You know what? Devin's right. Like, collecting's a hobby. There you go. Devin's right. And then I also wanted to play a hurdy-gurdy.
Yes! Play sea shanties with it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. I wanted to play some sea shanties on the college campus instead of being that one hippie with the guitar.
If this episode gets 10 likes, we will play Sea of Thieves while Ryan plays that thing.
I also managed to get a PS5 at some point.
Lucky
and
you.
I played Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Someone's bitter.
All right, everyone. If you want to know Ryan's home address for a free PS5, it's no, I'm kidding.
I will literally go over to your house, Brian, and steal your Switch out of spite.
No.
Oh wow, a Switch for a PlayStation 5, that's crazy.
Look, I'm that petty, okay?
Yeah.
It's a really good quarantine game, like when you're far apart, because it only requires one copy and multiple people having access to a browser.
The thing is,
that's it.
The thing is, it's kind of expensive to buy on Steam, kinda. So.
Yeah, so get your rich friends to buy it, and then
get your rich friends to buy it for you. Damn.
And just like sweet talk to them, like, yeah, I'll invite you to like our games.
Wink, wink.
3 months later, still hasn't invited them.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
In fact, you can have the VIP position.
Psych.
Jack.
Psych.
I believe I started off with like Adventure Time, and then I worked towards Grim Adventures with Billy and Mandy once it finally came on, and Courage the Calorie Dog.
To be shown to children. Neither of those shows should have been never shown to children. Like, I was rewatching them, and I'm like, God, I was a fucked up child for laughing at this. Why?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
I want to go back to, so Ryan and I here, they've been part of the Zoom episode we did a long time ago that was released, I think, on Christmas. Yeah, it's been a couple months since we did that episode and discussed it, but of course, Devin and Sam, you guys can chime in too on this. How do you guys feel now after a whole semester and a half of being in Zoom? Like, do you guys feel any different? Do you still feel the same?
I still hate it.
You still hate it?
I hate it. Yeah.
I still hate it, but I think there has been some improvemers.
There definitely has been
Granted,
some.
it's just like the whole experience is still not great.
Yeah, like, especially here in the server we're all in, like, as soon as we're all done eating dinner, like, if someone's on a voice chat, that's when everyone else decides to jump on too and like talk, spill tea or whatever, or even record an episode. Spill the tea. Okay, there's this bit. No, I'm kidding.
There's like this.
Starts like that. Time wasting or ranting. She said it hurt her self-conscience.
What?
What?
Yeah.
I'm trying to process what.
What?
I know,
Because I
right?
gave back the $100 bill. I said, ma'am, I cannot give you enough change back if you pay with this. She's like, are you kidding me? You're hurting my self-conscience. And I said, ma'am, you yelling at me in front of people waiting in line at a full store isn't helping my self-conscience either. I can take it and not give you the change back if that's what you really want. But I'm assuming you want to...
I will gladly take a $97 tip.
$97 tip.
Thank you.
Thank you for your purchase. Bye-bye, bitch.
There's about 5 to 10 to 30 people at the same time. So I'm like, hi, a lot of people. I know it doesn't sound that much, but to a small streamer, it's just like, oh,
That's
cool,
enough,
pressure.
honestly.
People staring at my stupidity. Thank you.
Listening to what I can say, and they can respond to it in the Twitch chat.
And all I say is ooh woo, and then they're like, yay.
Oh, that's the main reason I that's the main reason.
Success.
I kind of like thought I actually was like secretly thinking like maybe I should be in a podcast at some point, and then Brian was just like this. I should start a podcast. I was just like bingo.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah,
all part of the plan.
Yeah, I just want to piggyback off your success.
Oh my god.
Damn. No filter at all.
I know, right? Yeah, but
straight up.
yeah, but honestly, like, you know, like hearing you guys say that and hearing all the support from you guys saying like, you know, I've been doing a good job, and like, of course, there's still a lot for me to learn and grow for Apartment 308. You know, let's just see how long this will go. I started this project in like October, and it's already March. This is episode 10. Can you guys believe I made 10 episodes of this shit?
10 episodes of like each. Yeah, wow.
Dude, if you stop after Capstone, I'll be so sad.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. This is my capstone project.
So we're gonna make sure Brian continues.
We're gonna hold him to it. Like he's gonna fucking make episodes.
Yeah,
No
but
pressure, Brian.
or we take over the channel.
Yeah, but also
pressure.
I've also started started thinking about like ideas for like maybe new shows, new segments, new guests. Who knows? We'll see how it goes.